son. Gary Kubiak was the offensive coordinator under Mike Shanahan. So when we say Kubiak, think Shanahan, because those offenses are pretty much one and the same. We see what Kyle Shanahan's doing with this offense in San Francisco, and then you've got the Mike McDaniels element of it that he took to the Dolphins, right? It's the same kind of thing. It does have a lot of play action in it, which is good. It does emphasize a strong running game, which is a lot of outside zone. It does emphasize some misdirection. Now, there's also some waggles and some bootleg elements of it where you kind of think, with Tom Brady, that's not exactly the best fit. But you can probably modify some of those things. So with Klint Kubiak, he was the offensive coordinator in Minnesota in 2021, and then he got fired with that coaching staff when they made the change there. But Kirk Cousins was a Pro Bowler, Justin Jefferson was a Pro Bowler, Dalvin Cook was a Pro Bowler in that offense. I think they averaged 25 points per game, which was 10th, I believe, in the league that year. And the offense averaged, I want to say 360 yards per game. So, I mean, Minnesota had a pretty prolific offense. It wasn't the offense that was the problem in Minnesota. And that was his 1 year as an offensive coordinator. So to your point, Poppy, when he goes to Denver, he's not even running his offense. He's running Nathaniel Hackett's offense.
Okay.
And he was the play caller there working with Russell Wilson, who looked like a fish out of water in Denver.
Yes.
And sometimes it's like you're trying to make chicken salad and you don't have chicken salad, you have chicken shit to work with, and I think that is what I've heard today from a source that
chicken shit does describe our offense pretty fucking close.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, but
it describes Russell Wilson too. Yes, Russell Wilson was true.
Yeah. So I'm not going to hold that against Klint Kubiak because that was not his offense. He was not running his offense. He was running what he was told to run. And sometimes that doesn't really work out. When you hire somebody as an offense or defensive coordinator and, like you're saying, run these plays, and it's not your conception, right? Or it's not your brainchild. And then I think what happens is then I think you start picking plays. And I think that's what Byron Leftwich did. When stuff wasn't working, he'd just look at the play sheet and say, let's try this one, because so many of those plays just there didn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. And you would see the commentators say, it's 3rd and 12, and all of these routes are shallow curls that only go 8 or 9 yards. You're like, this play was doomed from the start. There's no way. Maybe you call this on 3rd and 3, but not 3rd and 12, right?
It's like taking a line cook trying to make him a head chef is what you're saying. You're
Bingo.
basically making him just cook off a menu. He's never going to create a menu. He's never going to build around it. He's never going to fucking
well said.
evolve
That's a hell of an analogy. Yep.
Good. God damn.
Thank you. So that leads
Hammer analogy, right?